So this module 9 consists of two parts. We're actually dealing with raster creation, trying to how to create a raster. So we'll be using points. So the part 1, we use Google Earth to generate the entirety of the data we use in creating the whole of this. Now the next part of it is just to make justice to it and have a balance. I have some survey data that we're surveyed using the total station. This is inside Ahmadu Bello University. The credit goes to the PGD student of set 2024 of the Department of Geomatics, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, Nigeria. So I'm going to use their data to do this work. So for that, I'm going to show you a little bit of survey. So when you want to import an XY data, whether it is, let's say you're from water resources that you have your XY and your Z this time around is either soil samples or metal from metallurgical or iron or anything at all that can be your Z. So how to bring it in is what we're going to do here on this video. So we're going to click on file, but also then we could still go here through this plus sign and locate the file. So we have group 2 details and we have the CSV here, ecological survey data. That is just the GNSS device to use. So I think this is the default name. All right, so when you import from here, it comes in as a table, which you can actually still open its attributes and look at what's inside. You can see that we have the eastings, we have the northerns, we have the height and their remarks, more like their changes or their points. Just a point they named for whatever they want to do. All right, so but that is not too good. So the best thing to do, you can actually, I do not want to go to that, but then you can click on this file, go to add data and add XY data. So we navigate to where our data is and click on add. So here we just change the X field to our eastern and the Y field to our northerns. Then we may or we like to take this as Z. Alright, so our coordinate system will be MENA zone 32 because Kaduna State is in MENA zone 32. So we click on OK. Oh, my hand mistakenly pressed the about. So you see this is where my hand pressed. So you click on the OK, you will see table does not have an object ID. It wants to create an object ID. You said OK. So you see that this data has come in. It's a combination of their root data and their topographic data. So it's more like 2-in-1 work at the same time. So the next thing you're going to do is that you right click here and then you hit export. You go to data and then you export data. And let's call it data, since if you check it's already in Nigeria GIS data. So click on OK. So it's export and then you say OK. So now we're going to remove this and we are left with this. All right, so now the next we're going to do, we're going to create IDW. We're going to create our raster. So we use the IDW spatial and we bring in our data. So our Z value will be the height, and let's leave everything the way they are and we click OK. So this is going to generate for us more like a square or a rectangle. Yeah, it has generated that for us. Now let's remove this. So we have our DEM created here. All right, so this is how to create the one from a survey data. So I believe this from here you can continue to the other view, you can link them together. So this is the other part of the video. So thank you for staying on. So I'll see you in the next video.